4-H Pie and Muffin auction. Your presence and generosity really mean a lot to us here in Shelby County, and they continue to help us provide workshops and programs to our 4-Hers at little to no cost to them. So thank you for your support. Because of you, we've had a really incredible year. We've been able to offer workshops like veterinary science. Anybody down there go to the vet science workshop? Photography, communications, the health workshop. We helped 2 members go to the Iowa State 4-H Youth Conference. I know Katie's back there, she went. And then we've been able to meet the needs for many of our 4-H clubs throughout Shelby County. So we couldn't do that without your support. We thank you so much because your support really does make a difference in our 4-Hers lives, and we're deeply grateful for everything you do to support this program. For those who don't know me, I'm Jennifer Stelner. I serve as the County Youth Coordinator for ISU Extension and Outreach here in Shelby County. And I am so honored to work with all these wonderful 4-H clubs throughout the year, all the 4-Hers and all of our Clover kids. I'm so honored. So thank you for letting me work with your kids. Today, I want to take a moment to recognize our incredible team at ISU Extension and Outreach in Shelby County. They work behind the scenes to really make everything happen here at the fair for 4-H. They make everything possible, and their dedication and hard work help bring the fair to life in many ways, and they truly enrich our community here in Shelby County. So a heartfelt thank you to Michael Ruschenberg, who is our summer assistant. He's up here helping me in the ring. Diane Alaska and Linda Cook are hiding over there, and they are our office assistants. Their efforts do not go unnoticed. So thank you to our great team and everything that you do. So thank you for your commitment. Before we kind of get rolling, I want to do something a little new this year, and I'm going to take a second to recognize the 4-Hers who are ending their time as a Shelby County 4-H member this week. All of these members have a very bright future ahead of them. We wish them the best of luck, and we hope that they take everything that they have learned through their 4-H years and they make us so proud. We know that they will. So senior 4-H members, if you are in the crowd or if you're in our baking line and you would come forward to be recognized, I would appreciate it. Senior 4-Hers, Reese Anderson, I know she was showing this morning. I don't know if she's here. Brooklyn Buck is here somewhere. Caitlin Dills, Brayden Finneran, Olivia Jens, Addison Obrecht, Briley Scheckinger, and John Scheckinger. So congratulations to our graduating 4-Hers. If you're here, I have a gift for you, but I don't see any of them. So, oh, there's Olivia. Olivia, thank you for your time at Shelby County 4-H. Any special memories you want to share or invite for our younger 4-Hers? That's all right to put you in the spot.
Be involved is the biggest thing. You grow as an individual, and being involved in the community is huge.
Thank you so much for being a Shelby County 4-Her, Olivia. Any other senior 4-Hers? Reagan's pointing this way. Is Brooklyn running around down here? Brooklyn Buck is over there with this pig. Congratulations, Shelby County 4-Her senior Brooklyn Buck. I have a gift for you. Find me later. Awesome. So thank you to our seniors. I know this week is tough for them, so in your thoughts, it's hard to let go of those memories and say goodbye to some of those things. I've been there and done that. So with that, I'm going to turn it over to Craig, who's going to talk about the Bob Smith Memorial. They're back here in the back. Come on forward, Bob Smith family. Come on forward.
Okay, welcome everybody to this afternoon to the Shelby County Fair Pie and Muffin Auction, and as tradition has it, before we start that, we have the Bob Smith Memorial Scholarship Award. Is that the correct name? Okay. I am old enough to remember Bob from way back, and there are few people partook in the Shelby County Fair with as much dedication and passion for kids and the fair as Bob Smith. I can't believe how many hats the guy wore, but I remember him as the swine superintendent for many, many years, and I was always the moderator of the hog show, so we worked very closely together. And of course, he was very instrumental in making this, at that time, the cherry pie auction very successful. And Bob gave a lot of his time and talents to the kids of Shelby County and to the Shelby County Fair, and his family is here to represent him and give this scholarship. A side note, both Keith and Mark were on my livestock judging teams back in the day, so I got to know those two very well, and of course Kay and Michelle, yeah. Also, they were very, very involved with this. So I'm going to turn it over to Keith to say words on the family's behalf.
Good afternoon, everyone. I've read through this previous, I should be under 30 minutes. So, as Craig said, we're here today to present the Bob Smith, or the annual Bob Smith Memorial Scholarship. And Craig did a good job with the introductions. I'm Keith Smith, and we're out here with me today with Mom Kay, my brother Mark, and sister Michelle. I do want to start by thanking the Shelby County Fair Board for continuing to allow us the time to do this here. It's I did have to ask Mom to make sure I was right, but this is actually the 21st year that we're back here doing this, and today's scholarship will be the 24th that we're doing on it. So, the 10 to 15 minutes today here truly means a lot to our family, and we do appreciate the time of being able to do this for sure. At this point, many of you here may not have known Dad or our family, for that matter, but as Craig said, Dad was involved with many aspects of the fair here for over 45 years. He loved everything about 4-H, FFA, and this week. One of the things that as I thought about today, you go through life and there's certain things that happen to you, certain events, things that you hear that just tend to stick with you in your life. And I think oftentimes that happens at a fairly young age. And I thought about growing up as a kid on a farm. Dad and I drove out to an alfalfa field about a half mile from our farm one day. I had a couple old tractors when I was 4-H age. One of them was an old John Deere 1938 Model A tractor Dad helped me restore as a 4-H project. But anyway, it doesn't matter. I think it's one of those tractors we had out in the field that day along with an old sycamore. And it was time to cut the hayfield down. And I had never done that before, and I remember Dad gave me some instructions, and he said, "You're going to do it yourself." And will always remember what he told me that day. He said, "If you do a good job, you did it, and if you do a bad job, you did it." And at the time, I'm sure I said, "Yeah, whatever," but what he was really trying to teach me that day was the importance of having pride and ownership and responsibility in what you're doing in life, right? I've thought about that day often, especially as I went throughout my life and realized what he was trying to do that day. The reason I mentioned that is our involvement with 4-H, FFA, and the fair would teach us those same kind of life skills and life lessons, and that is what really important from that standpoint. So I would say my hope for you kids is make your involvement with 4-H and FFA mean that. They're truly great organizations. So. One other thing that stuck with me throughout life, and I'll wrap this up, but Grandpa lived across the street, or across the highway from us when we were growing up. Grandpa milked cows, and I was in the barn with him one day, and he told me, he said, the closer you stand to a cow when it kicks, the less it'll hurt. sure you learned that by experience, but think about that. I can tell you it's been applicable to many things throughout my life as you think about that. So, over the years, we've had the opportunity to present this memorial scholarship to many outstanding FFA members, and today's recipient is no exception. Eligibility for the scholarship is to be enrolled and active in 4-H or FFA. Today's recipient's been active. She's been a member of the Jackson Jets for 13 years, and when she talked about that experience in her application, she talked about the fact that she's learned discipline, responsibility, and the importance of hard work. It's truly great to see those kinds of things. It was genuinely true. He's also been involved with FFA for 3 years and through collective involvement with many different projects and activities involved. She's very passionate and appreciative of the profound impact that 4-H and FFA have had on her come today. These are the very reasons that Dad is so supportive with involvement in these organizations, and as everyone just heard her words of wisdom on the mic a few minutes ago, be involved, be active. She plans to attend UNI and major in early childhood education, and I have no doubt she'll be outstanding. So please help me in congratulating Olivia Jens as this year's Bob Smith Memorial Scholarship.
Let's give a nice round of applause for Olivia Jens, the recipient of the Bob Smith Memorial Scholarship. And let's give a huge round of applause to the Bob Smith family for 24 years of sponsoring this. We thank you so much. Congratulations again, Olivia.
Okay, I'm going to introduce our Pie and Muffin Superintendent, Jackie Christensen, and she's going to go ahead and do a few comments and give results.
Hello, everyone. That time of year again, the kids had a lot of fun, and it was nice to have had some muffins baking while the pies were baking, and so we got the younger and the older together, and I just thought that was really neat this year. So I'm just going to go ahead and get started. So we're going to start with the muffins, and our grand champion muffin is McKinley Bowick and Reagan Robinson. And our reserve grand champion muffin is Michaela Gross. And we have some honorable mention muffins. Monroe Nelson and Hadley Bush. Isaac Chitman and Brett Zeiger. Peyton Brockhoff and Sage Brockhoff. And Greta Boyson. I always like it. I supervise the judges, and I always get to taste a little bit. And all of them were so good. You guys, they just keep getting more and more creative with the flavors and everything. You guys did so great. So congratulations. All right, we'll go to the pies. Our apple pie, our grand champion apple pie is Peyton Madsen. Our reserve grand champion apple pie is Emma Zeiger and Meredith Mulligan. And our honorable mention apple pies are Caitlin Lambeck and Kendall Zazio. I'm sorry, I find really bad. Kendra Robinson and Embry Brockhoff. Caitlin Christensen and Lillian Nicholson. Kylie Christensen. And Mara Christensen and Lily Bricker. And our grand champion cherry pie is Avery Mans and Landon Nissen. The reserve grand champion cherry pie is Kylie Christensen. And our honorable mention cherry pies, Hallie Rainey, Emma Zeiger and Meredith Mulligan, and Lillian Nicholson and Caitlin Christensen. We didn't have as many cherry pies this year, but they were all delicious. I got to try a little of those too. Congratulations, everyone. You guys did great.
All right, congratulations. I'm going to walk through a little bit of process steps here and what we're going to do before I hand it over to our auctioneers. Exhibitors, you're each going to get this pink sheet, so every baking group will get a pink sheet. On the top of it, it says whose pie or muffins you're buying. It will also tell the price on it. Your job as the buyer is to see if you're splitting it up between mom, dad, grandma, grandpa, aunt, uncle, who's paying what share. Who's paying what? At the end of the auction, or when you're done buying, take it over to the tent, and my two lovely assistants will be over in the tent, ready to help you with checking out. Make sure you bring your pink sheet so we know whose pies or muffins you are buying. So exhibitors, make sure you have this. Exhibitors, Michael will also give you your comment sheet on your way out of the show ring. So you will get your comment sheets, and he'll have that for you with your pink sheet. All right? Okay, I'm going to hand it over to our auctioneer team here, and we're going to get rolling. Thank you again for being here. We really appreciate all of your support.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, Mitch is on vacation this year, and he asked me if I'd kind of help out here, get things organized, but we have two new graduates of the Worldwide College of Auctioneering, and they are Ben Lynan and Brayden Scheckinger. So we're going to support them and appreciate their helping out here today. And I'm going to let them do the majority of it. I went to an auctioneer school in 1978, and it's changed just slightly from when I was there after talking to them, if you can believe it. So anyway, all the proceeds from this go to the Shelby County 4-H program. And this is one of the biggest fundraisers the Shelby County 4-H program has. So we appreciate your generosity, your participation in being here. We appreciate all the bakers for what they've done to contribute to this. Let's give our bakers a nice big round of applause one more time. Both of our children baked pies back in the day, and this goes back a long time. The auctioneers and I were talking, Ben and Brayden. It is very difficult in this ring, a dark ring, to look out against the bright sun behind it, or the bright. So if you are bidding, we do not want you to bid very clandestinely. We want you to bid so we can see you. So get your hand in the air, because we are at a disadvantage the way the lighting is in this show ring. So make sure everybody sees you. So I think we're going to start out with the champion muffins. So if the people of the champion muffins would come forward. Okay, and would you please tell us your name and who your parents are?
I'm Megan Robinson, and my parents are Aaron, Beth, and Ross Robinson. My name is Muffin.
And what are your muffins? blueberry cheesecake muffins. That's also my favorite, by the way. Okay, I'm going to let Brayton start us out. He's going to start with the muffins here. Again, it'll be Ben and I taking bids unless somebody else wants to crawl in the ring and help us do so. But make sure we don't miss your bid because this is all for the kids in the 4-H program.
All right, here to go on the Grand Champion muffins right here. And yeah, they look like Grand Champion muffins. Here we go. At $20 down here, now 20, I'm gonna be 20, I'm gonna be 20, now 30. 20 now 30, I'm gonna be 30, I'm gonna be 30, now 40. 40, I'm gonna be 40, I'm gonna be 40, I'm gonna be 40, I'm gonna be 40, now 50. 50 now 60. 50 now 60, I'm gonna be 60, I'm gonna be $60 down here, now 60, I'm gonna be 60, I'm gonna be 60, I'm gonna be 60, now 70. Yes, 70, I'm gonna be 70, I'm gonna be 70, 60 now 70, now 80. And I'm gonna be 80, I'm gonna be $80 down here, now 80, now 80, I'm gonna be 80, I'm gonna be 80, I'm gonna be 80. Now 90. I'm gonna be 90, 80, now 90, now 100. I'm gonna be 1, now 110. 110, 110, I'm gonna be 110. Craig, we're out. 110, now 20. 110, now 20, now 30. 30, I'm gonna be 30, I'm gonna be 30, 130, I'm gonna be 130, now 140. 140, I'm gonna be 140, now 50. 150, I'm gonna be 150, I'm gonna be 150, I'm gonna be 150. 150, now 60. 60, I'm gonna be 160, now 70. 170, I'm gonna be 70, now 80. 80, now 90. I'm gonna be 190, now 2. 200, I'm gonna be 200. We're out over here. I'm in over here. 200. Now 210. 210, I'm gonna be $210 down here. Now 210, I'm gonna be 210, I'm gonna be 210. Sold it, $200. Grandma Crozier is the buyer. Yeah, good way to start off this auction. All right, name, parents' name, and club.
My name is Michaela Gross. My parents are Aiden and Jamie Gross, and my club is Lincoln Bluebirds.
Perfect. And what kind of muffins did you make today?
Strawberry cream cheese muffins with a caramel topping.
Where'd you get that recipe?
Pinterest.
Pinterest. Pinterest. That'll work right there. You want to just, yep, go ahead and stand right up here. Yeah, 20 now 30. 20 now 30 down here, now 30 now 40. 40, I'm gonna be 40, 40, 40, I'm gonna be 40, I'm gonna be 40, 30 now 40. 30 now 40, I'm gonna be 40 now 50. 50, I'm gonna be 50, I'm gonna be 50, 40 now 50, I'm gonna be 50, I'm gonna be 50. Ben, I got you in at 40. 40, I'm gonna be 40 now 50. 50, I'm gonna be 50, 40 now 50, I'm gonna be 50, I'm gonna be 50, 40 now 50. 40 now 50, I'm gonna be 50, I'm gonna be 50, 40 now 50. 40 now $50 down here, now 50, I'm gonna be 50, I'm gonna be 50, I'm gonna be 50, 40 now 50. 40 now 50, I'm gonna be 50, I'm gonna be 50, I'm gonna be 50. 40 now 50, 40 now 50, 40 now 50. Now 60, 60, 50 now 60, 50 now $60 down here, now 60, I'm gonna be 60 now 70, 60 now 70, I'm gonna be 70, I'm gonna be 70 now 80, I'm gonna be 80, 70 now 80, 70 now 80, I'm gonna be 80, I'm gonna be 80, 70 now 80 now 90, 90, I'm gonna be 90, 80 now 90, I'm gonna be 90, I'm gonna be $90 down here, now 90. I have sold it, $80. Dean Gross is the buyer on that one. Let's give a big round of applause for the Reserve Grand Champion there. Alright, you guys both make these? Perfect. I'll take your name, your mom and dad's name, and the club.
Monroe Nelson. My parents are Dan and Harlan Nelson, and my club is Shelby Trailblazer. I'm Happy Bush. My parents are Kara Robinson and Bush, and I am
Perfect. And what award did you win for this? Special recognition on the muffins. And what kind of muffins? And where'd you get the recipe?
Lemon blueberry muffins, and I got the recipe off the internet.
Everyone's going off the internet. You guys want to take a step up here? Yeah, 20 now 30. Yeah, 20 now 30. I'm gonna be 30 now 40. 30 now 40. I'm gonna be 40. Blueberry muffins. 30 now 40. 30 now 40. I'm gonna be $40 down here. Now 40. Now 40. Now 50. 50. I'm gonna be 50. I'm gonna be 50. 40 now 50. Now 60. 60. I'm gonna be 60 now 70. Yeah, 70. I'm gonna be 70. I'm gonna be $70 down here. Now 70. I'm gonna be 70. 60 now 70. Yeah, 60 now 70. I'm gonna be 70. I'm gonna be 70. Now 70. I'm gonna be 70. I'm gonna be 70. I'm gonna be 70 now 80. And 80. I'm gonna be 80. I'm gonna be $80 down here. Now 80. 80 now 90, I'm gonna be 90, 80 now, 90 now, 90 now, 100. 100, I'm gonna go 100. I'm gonna be 190 now, 90 now, 1. Now 110. 110, I'm gonna be 110, I'm gonna be 110, I'm gonna be 110. Hey, you can listen to him later. You can listen to him later. 110, now 20. 110, now 20, now 30. I'm gonna be 130, I'm gonna be 130, now 40. 140, I'm gonna be 140, 130, now 40, now 50. 150, I'm gonna be 150, 140, now 50, now 60. 60, I'm gonna be $60 down here, now 60, now 70. I'm gonna be $70 down here, now 170, I'm gonna be 170, now 80. 80, now 90. 80, now 90, I'm gonna be 90, I'm gonna be 90, I'm gonna be 90, 190, I'm gonna be 190, I'm gonna be 190. I got you in. 190, now 200. 200, now 210. 210, I'm gonna be 210. Dollar down, $80 now 210. I'm gonna be 210. I'm gonna be 210. 200 over here. 210. Gotta be 210. 210. I'm gonna be 210. I'm gonna be 210. I'm gonna be 210. Sold it. $200 on it.
Nick Rouse now. Uncle Nick.
Uncle Nick. Uncle Nick. Up next, gentlemen, name, mom and dad's name, and then club.
Jimmy, my mom is Chicken, and my dad is Harlan.
Perfect. And Lincoln Bluebirds, correct? And then what kind of muffins did you guys make? French puffs? French puffs muffins. And where'd you find the recipe? Sound like good muffins. I've watched that a few times. You guys want to take a step right up here? And they got a special recognition ribbon. Here we go. At 20 now 30. Show that thing up. At 20 now 30. I'm gonna be 30. I'm gonna be 30 now 40. 30 now 40. I'm gonna be 40. I'm gonna be 40. I'm gonna be 40. 30 now 40. 30 now 40. Hey, try smiling with it. There you go. 40 now 50. 40 now $50 down here. Now 50 now 60. 60 now 70. 60 now $70 down here. Now 70. I'm gonna be 70. I'm gonna be 70. 60 now 70. 60 now 70 now 80. 80. I'm gonna be 80. I'm gonna be $80 down here. Now 80 now 90. 80 now 90. I'm gonna be 90. I'm gonna be 90. I'm gonna be 90. 80 now 90. I'm gonna be 90. I'm gonna be 90. 80 now 90. 80 now 90. Now 1. Now 100. I'm gonna be 1. Go to 100. 100 now 110. 110 down here. Now 110 now 20. 110 now 20. I'm gonna be 20 now 30. 30. I'm gonna be 30. I'm gonna be 30 now 40. I'm gonna be 140 now 50. 150. I'm gonna be 150 now 60. 160. I'm gonna be 160 now 70. 70. I'm gonna be 70 now 80. 80 now 90. 80 now 90. I'm gonna be 90 now 200. 200 now 10. 200 now 10. I'm gonna be 10. I'm gonna be 10. 2. I'm gonna be 210. I'm gonna be 210. I'm gonna be 210. 200 now 10. 200 now 10. Did you do it? 200 now 10. Now 20. 210 now 20. I'm gonna be 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 20. 210 now 20. I like the idea there. 20 now 30. 20 now 30. I'm gonna be $30 now here. 30. I'm gonna be 30 now 40. 30 now 40. I'm gonna be 40. I'm gonna be 40 now 50. 50. I'm gonna be 250. I'm gonna be 250. I'm gonna be 250. Look right over there and smile. 250 now 60. 250 now 60. I'm gonna be 62. 60. I'm gonna be 260. 250 now 60. Now 70. 270. I'm gonna be 270. I'm gonna be 270. I'm gonna be 270. Now 80. 80. I'm gonna be 82. 80. I'm gonna be 280. I'm gonna be 280. I'm gonna be 280. Sold it $270 right there, and that's who's the buyer on that? Grandpa and Grandma Chipman. All right. Did you guys make these together? Okay, perfect. What's your name, parents' name, and club? Shelby Trailblazers. And Shelby Trailblazers as well. Yeah, perfect. And then what kind of muffins did you make, and where'd you get the recipe?
Cream cheese filled lemons with lemon off of Google.
Yeah. Off of Google. Another one off the internet. You guys want to take a step right up here? All right, here we go on the lemon muffins. At 20 now 30, 20 now 30, I'm gonna be 30 now 40, I'm gonna be 40 now 50, 50, I'm gonna be 50, I'm gonna be 50, I'm gonna be 50, 40 now 50. Great, we're out over here. I'm in over here. 40 now 50, 40 now 50, I'm gonna be 50, I'm gonna be 50 now 60, 60, I'm gonna be 60 now 70, 70, I'm gonna be 70 now 80, 80, I'm gonna be 80 now 90, I'm gonna be 90, I'm gonna be 90 now 100, I'm gonna be 100 now 100 now 125, would you do 125 now 50, oh 150, I'm gonna be 150, I'm gonna be 150, 150, 135, oh 135, I'm gonna be 135 now 45, oh 145, I'm gonna be 145, I'm gonna be 145, 35 now 45, 35 now 5, I'm gonna be 5, I'm gonna be 5. 45, I'm gonna be 45. Sold it, $135 on it. Uncle Shane is the buyer on that one. Let's give a great big round of applause right there. Okay, what's your name, parents' name, and club? Perfect. And then what kind of muffins did you make, and where did you get the recipe?
Strawberry, cream cheese,
Pinterest. Strawberry cream cheese muffins here. Here we go. At 20 now 30. At 20 now 30. I'm gonna be 30. I'm gonna be 30. 20 now 30. Now down here. Now 30 now 40. 30 now 40. I'm gonna be 40. I'm gonna be 40. 30 now 40. I'm gonna be 40. I'm gonna be 40 now 50. 50. I'm gonna be 50 now 50 now 50. I'm gonna be 50 now 50. I'm gonna be 50. Dollar down here. Now 50. I'm gonna be 50. 40 now 50. I'm gonna be 50. I'm gonna be 50. 40 now 50. I'm gonna be 50. I'm gonna be 50. I'm gonna be 50. 40 now 50. 40 now 50. I'm gonna be 50. I'm gonna be 50. I'm gonna be 50. 40 now 50. Now 60 now 70. 70. I'm gonna be 70. We're out over here, Greg. 70, I'm gonna be 70, 60 now 70, 60 now 70, I'm gonna be 70, I'm gonna be 70, I'm in over here. Gotta be 70. Yeah, 70. Now 80. 80, I'm gonna be 80, 70 now, 80, I'm gonna be 80, I'm gonna be 80, 70 now, 80, I'm gonna be 80, I'm gonna be 80. Last call, 70 now, 80. 70 now, $80 down to here now, 80. Sold it, $70 on it. Grandma Winger is the buyer on that one. Yeah, what's your name, mom, dad's name, and club?
Mary Aldol, my parents' names are Lois Aldol, Mary Aldol, and my club I go to LTO stores.
Perfect. And what kind of muffins did you make, and where'd you get the recipe?
Granny muffins from my neighbor.
Perfect. Yeah, take a step back up here. Yeah. On the brand muffins here. 20 now 30. 20 now 30. I'm gonna be $30 down here. Now 30 now 40. 30 now 40. I'm gonna be 40. I'm gonna be 40. 30 now 40. I'm gonna be 40. I'm gonna be 40. 30 now 40. I'm gonna be 40 down here. Now 40 now 40 now 40. I'm gonna be 40 now 50. 50. I'm gonna be 50. I'm gonna be 50 now 60. 50 now 60 now 70. 70. I'm gonna be 70. I'm gonna be 70. I'm gonna be 70. I'm gonna be 70. You guys are both out, right here. 60 now, 70 now, 80. I'm gonna be 80, 70 now, 80 now, 90. 70 now, 90, I'm gonna be 80 now, 90, I'm gonna be 90, I'm gonna be 90, I'm gonna be 90, I'm gonna be 90, 80 now, 90, 80 now, 90, I'm gonna be 90, I'm gonna be 90. You want back in? 80 now, 90 now, 100. I'm gonna be 190 now. Now 110. 110, I'm gonna be 110, I'm gonna be 110 now, 20. 110 now, 20, I'm gonna be 20, I'm gonna be 20, 110 now, 20, I'm gonna be 20, I'm gonna be 20. 110 now, 20, 20, I'm gonna be 20. Sold it, $110. Mom and dad are the buyers on that one. $110, mom and dad. Let's give them a big round of applause. Okay, what's your guys' names, parents' names, and what club? Center Commerce, okay? And then your name? Perfect. And then what kind of muffins do we have here today? And where'd you get the recipe? Chocolate chip muffins and the fondue. Alright, you guys want to take a step right up here. Alright, on the chocolate chip muffins right here. At 20 now 30, 20 now 30 now 40, 30 now 40, I'm gonna be 40 now 50, 50 now 60, 50 now 60, I'm gonna be 60 now 70, 70 now 80 now 90, 80 now 90, I'm gonna be 90, I'm gonna be 90, I'm gonna be 90, 80 now 90 now 100, 100 I got 10, 100 now 10, or now 110, 110, 150, now 175. 175, now 5, gonna be 175. 175, dollar down here, now 175. I'll go 60. 160. 150, now 60. 150, now 60. Dollar down here, now 60. Gonna be 60. Gonna be 60. 150, now 60. 150, now 60. Sold it $150.
Mom and Dad and Grandpa and Grandma. Mom and Dad and Grandpa and Grandma.
Mom and Dad and Grandpa and Grandma. Mom and Dad and Grandpa and Grandma. Okay. Both Mom and Dads and both Grandma and Grandpas. There we go. Oh man. Okay, what's your name, parent name, and what club? Yeah, and what kind of muffins did you make, and where'd you get the recipe? Perfect, cinnamon muffins. Alright, on the cinnamon muffins. Yeah, 20 now 30. 20 now 30. I'll tell you what, they look good. 20 now 30 now 40. 30 now 40. I'm gonna be 40. I'm gonna be 40. 30 now 40. 30 now $40 down here. Now 40 now 40 now 50. 50. I'm gonna be 50 now 60. 50 now 60. I'm gonna be 60 now 70. 70. I'm gonna be 70. I'm gonna be 70. I'm gonna be 70. 60 now 70 now 80. 70 now 80. I'm gonna be 80 now 90. 80 now 90. I'm gonna be 90 now 1. 100. I'm gonna be 110. I'm gonna be 110 now 20. 110 now 20. I'm gonna be 120. I'm gonna be 120, 110, now 20, now 30. 130, I'm gonna be 130, I'm gonna be 130, now 30, now 30, now 40. 40, I'm gonna be 40, now 40, now 50. 150, I'm gonna be 150, I'm gonna be 150, now 60. 150, now 60, I'm gonna be 160, now 70. 170, I'm gonna be 70, I'm gonna be 70, 170, now 80. 170, now 80, I'm gonna be 80, now 90. And 80, now 90, I'm gonna be 90, I'm gonna be 90, now 200. 200, now 10. 210, I'm gonna be 210, now 20. 210, now 20, I'm gonna be 20, I'm gonna be 20, now 30. 20 now 30, I'm gonna be 30, I'm gonna be 30 now 40. 30 now 40, I'm gonna be 40, I'm gonna be 40, 240 now 50. 240 now 50, I'm gonna be 50, I'm gonna be 50, I'm gonna be 50. 240 now 50, now 60. Is that, you want a bit more or are you done? Okay, 260. 250 now 60. 250 now 60. Sold it $250. That's Grandma and Grandpa, correct? Grandma and Grandpa's, perfect. $250, Grandma and Grandpa's. Perfect. And then what kind of muffins did you make and where'd you get the recipe?
Blueberry muffins and then I got something from my grandma.
Oh man, first one from the grandma. You know they're gonna be good, right? Perfect. Now 20, now 30, now 20, now 30, now 40, 40, now 50, 50, now 75, 75, now 100, 75, now 100, now 125, now 150, now 150, now 75, 150, now 75, I'm gonna be 200, 200, now 25, 25, now 50, 20, 250, 225, now 50, 250, I'm gonna be 50, I'm gonna be 50, 250, I'm gonna be 50, 25, now 50, 225, I'm gonna be 50, I'm gonna be 50, I'm gonna be 50, quarter, now half, I have 225, now 50. Sold them $225. Grandpa Rich, Grandpa and Grandma gosh darn it. Yeah, what's your name, parents' name, and what club? Perfect. And then what kind of pie did you make? It's an apple pie, right? And then where'd you get the recipe? Family friend. And this is the grand champion apple pie. You're gonna step up there in the middle of the ring. And it looks like a grand champion apple pie. Now 50, now 75, now 50, now 75, $100 down here, now 75, I'm gonna be 75, I'm the grand champion, now 75, now 1, now 125, I'm gonna be 125, now 50, 150, I'm gonna be 50, I'm gonna be 50, 150, 150, gonna be 150, 25 now, 50, a 25 now, $50 now, dear, now 50, now 50, now 50, gonna be 125 now, 50, a 150, gonna be 150, gonna be 150, gonna be 150, 125 now, 50, a 125 now, 50, gonna be 50, gonna be 50, 125 now, 50, now 75, a 75 now, 2, a 200 now, 25, a 225 now, 50, a 250, gonna be 250, 25 now, 50, now 50, now 50, now 75, a 75, gonna be 75 now, 3, now 325, gonna be 325, gonna be 325, a 300 now, 25, a 25 now, 50, now you're out, a 50, gonna be 50, gonna be 50 now, 50 now, 50 now, 50 now, 50 now, 75, a 75, gonna be 75, now 375 now, 400, a 400, gonna be 400, gonna be 400, gonna be 400, 375 now, 4, a 375 now, 4, gonna be 4, gonna be 4, gonna be 4, sold at $375, that's buyer, what's your? Perfect. Mom and dad, aunt and uncle, and grandpa. Give a big round of applause for the grand champion apple pie right there. Okay, what's name, parents' name, and club. Perfect. And then we're gonna start with the apple pie reserve grand champion. And where'd you guys get the recipe from? Pinterest. Okay, perfect. So the apple pie. Mrs. Mulligan's holding it. Mrs. Mulligan's holding the apple pie. This is the apple pie. Okay, perfect. We're gonna sell the apple pie first, and then we'll go with the cherry. Now 50, now 75 on the apple pie. 75, I'm gonna be 75, 50 now 75, 50 now 75, now 1, now 100, gonna be 100, gonna be 100, gonna be 175, now 1, 75 now 1, gonna be 1, gonna be 100, 75 now $1 down here, now 1, now 25, 25 now 50, 75, now 200, 225, a 250, a 250, gonna be 250, 25 now 50, a 250, gonna be 50, gonna be 50 now 50, now 50, now 50, gonna be 50, a 250, gonna be 50, 25 now 50, a 250, gonna be 250, 225 now 50, a 225 now 50. Sold it, $225. Zeiger and Mulligan families on that one. Okay, we got, my apologies. We have the honorable mention cherry pie that we're gonna sell now. Now 50, now 75, a 50 now 75, I'm gonna be 75, I'm gonna be 75, a 50 now 75, I'm gonna be 5, I'm gonna be 5, 75, I'm gonna be 5, 50 now 75, 50 now 75, now 1, I'm gonna be 1, I'm gonna be 1, I'm gonna be 175, now 100, 75 now 100, now 25, a 25, I'm gonna be 125, I'm gonna be 125, 100 now 125, I'm gonna be 125, now 50, a 50, I'm gonna be 50, I'm gonna be 50, I'm gonna be 50, now 70, now 75, a 175, now 2, a 200, I'm gonna be 200, I'm gonna be 200, now 25, a 225, now 50, a 250, I'm gonna be 50, 225, now 50, I'm gonna be 50, I'm gonna be 50, 250, a 25, now 50, a 25, now 50, I'm gonna be 250, I'm gonna be 250, I'm gonna be 250. Sold it, $225 on it, same way, $225, same way. Give them a great big round of applause.
Okay, come on, step forward. This is a team effort here. We can do Chant and Cherry first. Yeah, I'm sorry. Let's step forward with Chant and Cherry. Okay. I think I know this guy. Let's hear the name, parents' names, club.
I'm Landon Nislett. My parents are Ashley and Tony Nislett, and I'm in the Northwest Leaders Club.
Okay, and that is an apple pie. Cherry pie. I'm sorry. I want you to show my wife what a pie looks like. Yeah, thank you. I only have two favorite pies, two kinds, single crust and double crust. So all the pies different today. Alrighty, let's go. Landon's champion pie. 50, do you want about 100? 50, better go 100, do you want about 100 now? 50, go 100 where? Now 75. 75, do you want about 75? 50, go 75, do you want about 75? Now 100. Now a quarter. I'm at 100, do you want about a quarter? I'm at 100, do you want about a quarter? Now half. I'm at 150, go half. Now 75. I'm at 175, do you want about a 175? Now 2. 175, do you want about a 2? Now a quarter. I'm at a quarter, now a half. I'm at a quarter, now a half. Do you want about a half? Now 75. I'm at a 75. Now 3. I'm at a 3. But 3. Everybody go 300 where? 300. You want about a 3? Now 3. You want about a 3? Now 300 more. 275. You want about a 300? Anybody want to go 300? We don't want to miss anybody. Landon's champion cherry pie. 275. You want about a 300? Sold her out. 275. And who's the buyer? Grandpa and grandpas and moms and dads, thank you so much. Congratulations on your champion cherry pie, Landon. Now we'll step forward. What do we have here? Reserve cherry pie, and your name is?
Kylie Christensen. My mom is Tracy Christensen. I'm part of the Elkhorn Explorers.
Elkhorn Explorers, and this is the reserve champion cherry pie. Alrighty, let's go. 50, now 75. 50, do you want to 75? Do you want to 75 where? 50, do you want to 75? Now 100. 75, do you want to 1? You want to $100. 75, do you want to 100? You want to 100 now? 75, do you want to 1 now? A quarter. I'm at a 100, go quarter. I'm at a 100, you want to a quarter now? 100. Who now? 50. 125, you want to 50. 1 and a quarter, you want to 150. 150, do you want to 150 now? 75. 150, do you want to 75? 150 goes 75 now. 150 now 200. 175, you want to 200. 175, you went up to 2, now 175, you went up to 200 where? 2, now a quarter, I'm at a 2, you went up at a quarter, 200, you went up at a quarter, now 2, you went up at a quarter, now 200, you went up at a quarter, anybody now half, 2 and a quarter, now a half, 2 and a quarter, you went up at a half, now 2 and a quarter, you went up at a half, everybody go half, 2 and a quarter, you went up at a half, yep, now 75, 250, now 75 where? 250, you went up at a 75, 250, you went up at a 75, now 2, you went up at a 75, now 250, you went up at a 275, is he all in, all done? Sold it out, 250, who gets it? Broken S Trucking. Okay, so I'm going to let Ben Lyman take over. Thank you, Broken S. Ben Lyman, another recent graduate of the Worldwide College of Auctioneering, and I think Ben's going to take us home here.
Alright, your names, the kind of pie you made, where you got the recipe. And then you're part of what club? West Leaders. Alright, here we go. 50, 75, I'm good at 75, 5, I'm good at 75, I'm 50, bid at 75, 75, 5, I'm 50, bid at 75. I'm 50, bid at 75, I'm good at 75, I'm good at 75, now 100, I'm 50, now 75, I'm 100, now 100, now 100, I'm 50, I'm 75, bid at 100, bid at 100, now quarter, I'm 100, bid at a quarter, now half, $150, I'm quarter, now half, now 75, I'm now 75, bid at 2, bid at 2, I'm 75, bid at 2, bid at 2, bid at 2, now 225, I'm gonna get a 225, I'm gonna get a 225, now 50, now 50, now 50, I'm 225, bid at 50, bid at 50, I'm 225, bid at 50, bid at 50. $500, folks. Here we go. 500. Now 550. I'm gonna get a 550. I'm 500. Bid at 550. Now 6. Now 6. I'm 550. Bid at 6. Bid at 6. Now 7. Now 7. I'm 600. Bid at 7. I'm gonna get a 7. I'm gonna get $700. $700. Now 8. Now 8. I'm 700. Now 8. Now 9. I'm gonna get a $900. I'm gonna get a 9. Get a 9. Now 1,000. $1,000 bill, folks. Let's go. Now 1,100. I'm 1,000 over here. Bid at 1,100. 1,100. Bid at 11. Bid at 11. I'm 1,000. Bid at 11. Bid at 11. Yes. Did you do it? Yes. Now 12. Now 12. Now 13. I'm 1,200 over here. You gotta be 13. Good 13. Good 13. I'm 12 over here. Now 13. 12 and a half. Help me, ma'am. I'm 12. Now 12 and a half. Half. I'm 12. Now 12 and a half. Bit and a half. Bit and a half. $1,250, ma'am. Now 1,300. I'm 12 and a half over here. Now 13. Good 13. Good 13. So $1,250. Grandma, Grandpa, and Mom and Dad. All right, next up, your names, your club, what kind of pie you made, and who's the recipe from?
My name's Taylor Robinson. My parents are Aaron Buck and Ross Robinson. We're from the Shelby Trailblazers, and our recipe is from Sarah Green.
Rock off my parents are Lacey and Shane.
All right, there we go. Step on here, ladies. All right, 50, now 75. I'm 50, who to get 75? I'm gonna get 75, I'm gonna get 75, now 100. I'm 75, better than 100, better than 100, now 25. 100 over here, now 25, now 25, now 50, now 50. I'm 125, now 50, now 75. I'm 50 over here, now 75, now 2. I'm 175 over here, now 2, now 2. I got 2 over here, gotta be 2 and a quarter. 225, I'm gonna get 2 over here, 225, now half, now 7. I'm got you over here on the right, now 75, now 3. 3 and a half, I'm gonna get 3 and a half, I'm 3 over here, now 3 and a half, I'm gonna get $350, I'm 3 over here, now 350, now 50, now 50, now 50. Now 4. I got $350, you better be 4, it gotta be 4, 4. I'm gonna get 4, I'm gonna get 4, I'm gonna get 4, 4, 4. Sold it, $350. Dad bought it.
My name is Lily Nicholson and my parents are Daniel and Justin Nicholson, and my partner's name is Caitlin Christensen and her mom's name is Tracy Christensen, and we're from the Elkhorn Explorers.
Alright, so folks, they made 2 pies here. It's an apple and cherry. We're gonna sell the apple one first. We're gonna sell the apple first, and then we're gonna sell the cherry. Alright, right here to go on the apple pie. 50. Now set. I'm 50, about to be 75, better 75, I'm 50, 75, 75, now 100. Now 5, 100, now 125. I'm 25, now half, I'm 25 over here, gotta be half. Now 75. I'm 150, gotta be 75, I'm 150, better than 75, now 2. I'm 175, better than 2, I'm 175, better than 2, now 2 and a quarter. I'm 200, gotta be 2 and a quarter. I'm 200, gotta be quarter. Now 3, now 2. Now 2 and a half. I'm quarter out of 2 and a half. Now 250. Now 75. I'm 2 and a half. Now 75. 250. Now 75. 250. Now 75. I'm 250. Gotta be 75. I'm 250. Gotta be 75. 250. Sold it. $250. Broken S Trucking. Bought the apple pie. Alright, now we're going to sell the cherry pie here. We're going to start the bidding out here the same way, folks. Hey, little reminder, I'll tell you when to stop bidding, okay? I'll tell you when you spend enough money. Alright. 50, now 75. I'm 50, gotta be 75, better than 75. I'm 50, better than 75, better than 75, now 100. I'm 75, better than 100, now 125. I'm 100, now 25, better than 25.
Yay, thank you.
I got 200, now 50. I'm 200, gotta be 50, better than 50, better than 50. I'm 200 over here, gotta be 50, 50, 50. I'm 200, better than 50, 200. Did you do it, ma'am? 250. Now, I got 300, gotta be 350. I'm 300. I got 300, gotta be 350 in the crowd, 350 in the crowd, 350 in the crowd. Better than 350, 350. I'm 220, now 225. I'll go the hard way. 300, better than 220. 300, now 325. I'm 300, better than 25. I'm 300, better than 25, better than 25. I'm 300, better than 25. Sold it, $300, bidder number. I guess who bought it? M&L Mini Herefords. And D&L Custom Baling.
I'm Kylie Christensen. I have an apple pie, roasting the family recipes, and I'm in Elkhorn Explorers.
Alright, you heard it here, folks. Got the apple pie to go. We're getting down to the last one. Let's go. Come on. now 75. I'm 50, gotta be 75, better than 75. I'm 50, better than 75, better than 75. I'm 50, better than 75, better than 75. Now 100. I'm 75, now 100, now 125. I'm 100, now 125, now 50, now 50. I'm 125, now 50, now 75, 5. Now 2. I'm now 2 and a quarter. I'm 2 over here, gotta be 2 and a quarter. Now 2 and a half. I'm 2 and a quarter back here, gotta be half. 225, now 50, now 50, now 50, now 75. I'm 250, better than 75, 5, better than 75, better than 75, 250, now 75. Sold it, $250. Bidder number is Broken S Trucking. Bought it.
Mara Christensen, my parents are Jeremy and Jackie Christensen. Our club is the Oakland Explorers and my parents are John and Peter.
Alright, got the apple pie to go here, folks. 50, now 75. I'm 50, better than 75. I'm going to 75, I'm going to 75, 5, now 100, now 100. I'm 75, better than 100, better than 100, now a quarter. I'm 100 over here, got to be quarter, 100, 125, 125, 5, now 50, now 50, now 50, 125, now 50, now 50, now 50, now 75, 5, I'm going to 75, I'm going to 75, now 2, I'm now 2 and a quarter. I'm 200 over here, got to be 2 and a quarter, 225, $225. I'm 200, got to be 225. Sold it, $200. Pitts Chiropractic.
My name is Katie Johnson, and my parents are Amber and Jared Johnson, and I'm with the Shelby Trailblazers. My name is Taylor West, my parents are Lincoln and West.
Thornton did?
Another apple pie right here, folks. 50, now 75. I'm 50, better than 75. I'm going to 75, I'm going to 75, I'm going to 75. I'm 50, better than 75. 75. I'm 50, now 75, now 100, now 100, now 100. I'm 75, better than 100, better than 100, now 125. I'm 100, now 25, 125. I'm 100, better than 25. I'm going to 25, 5. I'm going to 25, 100, now 25. Now 50, now 50. I'm 125, better than 50, better than 50. I'm going to 50, I'm going to 50, I'm going to 50. 125, now 50, now 50. 125 over here, got to be 150. 150, 150, I'm getting 150, I'm getting 150, I'm 125 over there, gotta be 150, 150, 150. Last call, going one. Got him. 175, I got 150 over here, about to be 75, 5, I'm gonna 75, I'm gonna 75, 100 now, 75, 5, I'm gonna 75, I'm gonna 75. Sold it. Sold it, $150.
Where's your shoes at?
Bill and Karen Johnson bought it.
Who cares?
My name is Kayla Lund. My parents are Matt and Kristen Lund, and we made an apple pie.
Parents are carrying your return.
Alright, 50, now 100, I'm 50, better than 100, better than 100, now 100, now 100 and a half, $150, I'm 100, now 100 and a half, 100, now 50, now 2, now 2 and a half, I'm 2, better than 2 and a half, now 3, now 3, now 3 and a half, now 4, I'm 3 and a half, now 4, now 5, I'm gonna 5, I'm gonna 5, now 6, I'm 500, now 6, now 7, I'm 5, I'm 600, better be 7, but gotta be 7, now 8, I'm 700, better than 8, what about 750, come on, can't disappoint, let's go, $750, do you do it? He does it! 750, now 8, 50, better than 8, I'm 8, now 850, sold it, $800.
Big round of applause there.
Parents and grandma and grandpa, Rich and Bev. Perfect. We got a cherry pie here. We're switching it up. 50, 75. I'm 50, 50, 75. I'm gonna 100 now, 100 now, 100. I'm 75, better than 100, better than 100, better than 100. I'm 75, better than 100, 100 and a half, 100 and a half. Now I'm 175. I'm 100 and a half over here. Now 75. I'm giving it 2, got it 2. Now 2 and a quarter, 225. Now 250, 250, 250. Now 225 over there. Gotta be 50, gotta be 50, gotta be 50. Now 75. $250 better than 75. Now 3, now 3. I'm 275 over there. Now 3, now 3. Now 3 and a quarter, 3 and a quarter. Now 350. Now 375. I'm 350. Now 75. Now 4. Now 4. Now 4. Got to be 400 now. Yep. Now 4 and a quarter. I'm 400 over here. Got to be 4 and a quarter. 4 and a quarter. 4 and a quarter. 4 and a quarter. 425. 400. Now 25. 425. 425. Sold it. Yep. Got it in for the SO and the LD, folks. 400. 400. Now 25. I'm 400 over here. About to be 25. I'm going to 25. I'm going to 25. Yes. Now 50. I'm 425, about to be 50, gotta be 50, gotta be 50, now 75, I'm gonna 75, I'm gonna 75. $500, folks, 500. Now 50, I'm 500, about to be 50, gotta be 50, gotta be 50, gotta be 50. I'm 500, about to be 50. 500, bid it at 50. Sold, $500.
Pass the microphone around. That's easiest.
Grandma, mom, dad, and uncle.
Got the whole family reunion here, folks. Shelby County Fair.
Right. That's what you do.
Alright, we only got one more pie left after this, folks. We got 2 left. Gotta sell them. We're selling them. Let's go. 50, 75. I'm 50, about to got better than 75, better than 75, now 100, now 100, now I'm 75, better than 100, better than 100, I'm 75, better than 100, now 100 and quarter, 100 and quarter. Now half, now 75, now 2, now 2, now 2 and a quarter, 2 and a half, now 3. I'm 3 now, 3 and a half. I took money over here, got to be 3 and a half, 350, now 350, now 4, now 4, and get 4, get 4. Where'd the recipe come from again? It's a family recipe, you know it's good. 350, now 4, 350, now 4, now 4 and a half, I'm good 4 and a half, now I'm good 4, I got 4 here, now 4 and a half, I'm got 4 and a half, 4 and a half. Sold it, $400.
Valley Crop Services.
Mission Valley Crop Services and Holloway Ag. Alright, we got the last pie here, folks. Good looking pie here, folks, and it's the last one. Better bring top dollar here. Apple pie to go. 50, 75. I'm 50, better than 75. Now 100, now 100. I'm 75, better than 100. Now 100, now 100. I'm 75, better than 100. Now 75, now 100, now 100. I'm 75, better than 100. Now 100 and a quarter, now half, half, half. I'm 100 and a quarter, now half, now half. Now 75. I'm 100 and a half, now 75. Now 2, now 2, now 2 and a half, half. I'm 2 here, now 3, now 3. Now, did you do, sir? Now 3 and a half. 350. I'm 300 over here. Now gotta be 50. Gotta be 50. Now 50. Now 4. Now 4. I'm 350. Gotta be 4. Gotta be 4. Gotta be 4. $350. Yes. 4. Now 4 and a quarter. 4 and a quarter. 425. I'm gonna 5. I'm gonna 25. Now 4. 400 now 25. 400 now 25. I'm gonna 5. I'm gonna 5. Sold it. $400. Both grandpa and grandmas.
Okay, we want to thank everyone for coming out and participating and supporting the 4-H program in Shelby County. This is always a huge event. We really appreciate it. It's all about the kids. And how about our new auctioneers, Ben Lynan and Brayton Schechter, huh? Boy, they did a nice job. Appreciate you guys. Okay, we look forward to seeing you all next year. Thanks for your support.